The gold sinks to the bottom of the sluice box and is trapped in miner's moss, heavy-duty plastic carpet. But someone's made a big mistake.
We don't have our miner's moss in.
Where's Dorsey? Where's Dingbat?
Dorsey was supposed to clean out the miner's moss, but he hasn't put it back.
Let's get it washed out.
If Todd wants it in there, Todd will get it back in there.
You should have that You take it out, put it back in.
There you go.
Go put it in yourself. You took it out.
Yeah, I took it out. You dead asked me to.
Well, put it back. We're going to run. You saw us, bro. Getting
do
ready.
anything
We've
anyway.
been getting ready for 3 hours.
Miner's moss, it's a common sense thing. To forget that is a rookie deal. You know, all the fuel that we ran for, for that, just went up in smoke.
The equipment burns $700 a day in fuel, so the team needs to catch every grain of gold they run.
Hurry up. Let's go.
With the miner's moss back in place,
Here comes the water. There you go.
they're back in business.
Oh, it's working good.
They've only been running for 40 minutes when Greg notices a major problem.
What are you worried about?
There's a lot of water coming out of here.
Water's gushing out of the bottom of the shaker.
God dang it.
They have to shut down to find the problem.
Not much else we can do.
This water is just going everywhere now.
Where's all that water coming from? I can hear it rattling. I can hear something rattling right there.
We got something right in this area just pouring out. Let's see.
Well, this isn't moving.
Right back in there.
It's not moving dirt like it should be.
Jeez.
It's just sitting there. I smell the belts too.
Yeah, it's working extra hard.
There's a hole.
Really?
Yeah.
The shaker is over 20 years old and was designed for rock quarrying. Back in Oregon, Harness and the team customized it for gold mining by fitting a lower deck to catch gold-bearing material. The lower deck is made of 1/8-inch steel plate, and it's not thick enough to cope with the violent movement of the shaker. It's vibrating against the bottom of the machine. Several of the bolts have sheared off, and it's cracked, which means water and potentially gold are leaking into the ground.
I'm pissed. This is one thing after another.
Tired of it. Tired of crap breaking. You know, they all got families, so if we don't get gold, he'll get back.
Harness crawls into the shaker to see the extent of the damage.
Well, it shut us down completely for this thing to break down like it has. Now there's a bolt here, and it's cracked underneath. These bolts have actually pulled themselves right through the bottom. It's the movement that's killing us. If things can move, then they wear out.
Harness will have to replace the damaged lower deck with new steel that's twice as thick.
Trying to crawl around in here isn't too much fun.
Working in these cramped conditions is taking its toll on Harness's damaged body.
I've got her fractured neck from a car wreck. I have an implant in my ankle. My ankle was completely taken off my body. The pain is, without morphine, impossible to deal with.
But this morning, he's taken the last dose of morphine he brought with him.
You've got to have your medication or you're going to get sick. And if you don't have it, you're going to be in pain or you're going to be in a position where you wish you were dead. And unfortunately, this is the wrong place to play with that kind of deal.
Dude, I got 2 5x8 sheets coming, quarter. I can just yank it out with the excavator on the end.
Okay.
Harness has completed the acetylene cutting, but the rusty steel plate is still wedged into the shaker.
We're going to shake it up a little bit, and then we'll pull it out of there.
That's not gonna be easy to get out. I gotta pull this out of here.
There's what?
Fire on the rubber, underneath. Me and James have got to get this steel out of here. The steel will be here in the morning and we're gonna start fabricating.
Can you see it all?
See a little bit.
Looks good.
Okay, stand clear.
Okay, that's better. Just a little bit at a time.
I'll get it. Hang on.
Okay, just gonna have persuaded. Hold on. Down, down.
Parker Schnabel has mined 1,313 ounces of gold, worth $1.5 million. He's now digging overburden to get down to the gold-bearing pay dirt in a new section of the far cut.
So right now we're just extending the far cut. The pans have been looking good. We're just trying to stay ahead.
To have a shot at a 2,000-ounce, $2.4 million season, Parker needs to be washing dirt all day, every day.
I've got enough pay to make it almost sure the day. They can't open up ground fast enough to keep this beast running. I need pay.
We've gone pretty much 24/7 since we started sluicing this year. Now, at this stage in the season, we definitely don't want to run out of pay and have to shut the plant down.
Parker's got all his machines working the cut.
Definitely all hands on deck here. I'm loading trucks with the X700 and getting the mud out. Rick's down on the lower end, hauling off the shallower stuff. That looks like pay dirt to me. That little black gravel, that should be it right there. Well, that's a damn good thing that it's not frozen. Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, Chris, you got a copy?
Yeah, go.
Rick and I found you a little bit of pay dirt.
Steady, man. Just do what you can. I appreciate it.
Roger, roger. Yep. Well, that's it right there. That's the first bucket of pay dirt. We're all expecting, really good results of this because it's all really good gravel. Oh, come on! Pretty right now.
To keep the excavator's track taut, a large spring on the tensioner pushes the idler wheel away from the drive cog. When the track links snap, the pressure forced the tensioner and the idler wheel out. Fixing a track is usually done in a specialized workshop. But this far from town, mechanic Mitch Blaschke has no choice but to MacGyver a fix on site.
Not really the best scenario, but kind of the only one we got out here at the moment.
The new link is ready to be fixed to the track.
That's how you want her to go together.
Next, Mitch attempts to push the idler wheel back into position using just the excavator's bucket.
Pull it up a little bit, in with the stick and curl the bucket. Yeah, Up. You gotta come up. Give it, go ahead.
There it's in.
The most challenging task is pulling the 2.5-ton track back into position.
What's the game plan? You want to pick it and pull it from here? Or?
I'll show you a little trick. I kind of like doing it on the sprocket because the teeth hold everything in place.
Oh, I got you. Hook it from that end and then chain it to the sprocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Mitch's plan: use the drive cog on the excavator to pull the track back into place.
You want to pull tension on this? I'll see if we can get it to start.
Good.
Did it? Just take that chain off. Just put the strap right here. So I'll pull a little bit of tension and I'll walk that way. You going over it? Or?
Yeah, you're good.
Works pretty slick. It's back on there now. We just need to hook it up. How's that look for joining her up there?
There, you're tight now. Want to grab a little pin bar out of my truck and we'll slide it in there?
So we've got our new link in place. We've got it attached at one end. Now we just have to put the other pin in here. So that's pretty tight there.
Because it's 3/4 inch out right now.
The biggest problem, Mike, is how uneven the ground is right here. Let me back this off.
Let's try it. A little more. It's gonna be close now.
That's it.
Mitch resorts to brute strength.
Couple more and she's almost home.
Woo! That's it. How's that look?
It's good to me.
Not even on both sides.
Yeah! Another one done.
We got our new link installed. We're gonna throw a weld on there for insurance, put the pad back on it. That's it. It's all back together. We're ready to go haul some pay.
All right, we're back in the game.
Take it easy on those tracks, though, man. We need to get through the rest of the season.
all right.
Last week, Tony changed course, turning the dredge to mine an area with the best drill holes on his claim. But his desperate move didn't pay off, delivering less than $50,000 worth of gold.
We know all about pay already right now, so let's see if we can find something better.
To get back on the gold, Tony has made another radical decision.
Let's turn this damn thing around and head back to where we know there is some better gold. Let's make the turn. Let's hit that way.
No sense hammering away with what we were doing.
No.
Not here just to wash rocks.
But the narrow pond is barely wider than the dredge, making a 180-degree turn next to impossible.
So how you plan on doing it, Gene?
I'm thinking, well, what do we can take a step ahead? Every time we step ahead, we take another, 20, 30 degrees maneuver until we make a 180.
So how long do you think it's going to take to make a turn?
Oh, I'm not really sure, Tony. Just maybe 2 days. I mean, it's
2
just-
days? No way, Gene. I mean, we got plenty of room out there. Just spin it.
No, just don't make a quick U-turn. You got to step your way around a corner.
Give it a try, then we know.
Okay, we'll get on it.
Perfect.
Just make a U-turn. Buffoon. Hate this stupidity.
The plan is to turn the dredge back towards the reliable ground that's delivered the best gold this season. But to turn the dredge around 180 degrees, Gene suggested carving out the right bank to expand the dredge pond. To save time, Tony wants to simply pivot the dredge on its spud and attempt to lift the bucket line over the bank.
Fire up, guys. Let's do it. Let's make the turn.
There's a hump right under us right here, so I knew this corner was going to cause us problems. Need more room. So we got to dig that out. He's got to lift the spud up and then push himself backwards enough to dig out the inside corner here. Hey, Matt, let's move back. Go back that way a little.
Gene was right. There isn't enough room to swing the dredge around. The front pontoons are stuck on the bank. Now, to complete the 180-degree turn, Gene needs to back up, then lower the buckets to dig out enough space to complete the turn.
See, now he's pushing himself back. Matt, put the spud down there. Oh, we've never done a 180-degree turn. I can't read a book and figure it out. I got to do it. So I don't think there's too many dredging manuals out there to tell you how to run a dredge. Somebody out there will probably send me one now or something.
The dredge is in position, ready to run the bucket and dig out the bank.
Let's pull some levers and let's make it happening. Let's turn this thing. What the is happening down there? Lift it up. Good, I gotta go. Wow, look at that. That bucket is completely torn apart. Look at that thing.
Our season starts now.
At Scribner Creek, Parker's new wash plant is running pay dirt for the first time. The $600,000, one-of-a-kind, is Parker's biggest ever investment in his future and his vision of the perfect plant. With it, he plans to mine 3,000 ounces this season.
This plant's a big investment for us. You know, we've sunk all our savings into it. It should be a real good, efficient machine and should help us catch a lot more gold.
That side has a lot more water, huh?
Look at all that water.
Oh.
There's one big problem.
That's just too much water right now.
So we have no water here and we've got tons of water up here.
Houston, we have a problem.
Just 5 minutes in, water is bursting over the sluice runs, taking gold with it.
Probably have him set it down, huh? Yeah, set it down.
Tyson! Well, this is a little depressing.
Getting antsy?
I'm getting not antsy, I'm getting scared. I care about the gold. I care if we're losing it.
You know, everything looked great on this plant when it pulled into the yard, but you never know till you start running it.
Really, that whole diverter system on each side.
How much can we tune where the water goes?
We can't.
I think that's back to the drawing boards.
Yeah.
We've sunk a mountain of money into this wash plant. You know, we should be able to crank it up and just start running dirt. So I'm not real happy about having to shut down and work on it first thing. I hope that this is the only problem and not the first of many.
Not exactly what you want to have to do, you know, is start welding parts on your brand new wash plant. We're just going to try and divide the top end of our sluice box here to try and even out our water flow a little bit.
Every minute, 3,300 gallons of water and gold-rich material pass through the plant into 2 diverter boxes. The diverters should distribute the material evenly into the sluice runs below. But the water is flowing down so fast, it's building up in the corner of the sluice runs, causing the diverter box above to overflow. Mitch's plan? Add partition plates at the start of each sluice run to even out the flow.
We're just getting these plates welded in. So what's gonna happen is as the water's coming out of our diversion chutes, it'll hit this and then get redirected down the sluice run instead of it all sliding over to this far side. And we're also adding a piece of old conveyor belt here that's just gonna hopefully help any material that's splashing around stay inside the sluice runs instead of ending up on the ground. You wanna latch this diverter? Well, let's turn the water on and see how this works.
Fire it up!
Firing it up! Here it comes.
I thought this would be a great design, but I'm not real impressed with it.
That's much better. We've got a nice, even distribution of our water now.
Looks 100 times better. Well, we opened it up quite a bit. Getting this backboard on here should definitely help keep it inside the runs and right on.
Should we have Tyson throw some dirt at it?
Yeah.
This thing got built in the city. They haul it out here to the country, and
Yeah?
we had to redneck it up a bit.
Time to get some gold.
Tony Beets is en route to his 75-year-old dredge. With 2 months still to go, Tony is just over 300 ounces short of his 2,000-ounce, $2.4 million target.
I'd say that's pretty damn good for an old dredge. It just goes to prove that the damn thing can do just fine. Pretty impressed.
But 60 miles south, dredge master Kevin is dead in the water. The bucket line has come off.
Now, losing the bucket line is a lot like with conventional mining if you lose any sort of means of getting your pay to your plant. If you can't get the pay into it, it's not worth it. Want to give her a pull?
You betcha.
It's down to mechanic Mike Beaudry and his team to get the bucket line back in place.
So much mud and sticks and logs underneath the bucket line, and it carried it up onto the wheel, lifted the bucket line off, and now we're here.
The boys have had this happen a couple times before, and they've got it down, but getting it back onto a site.
It's going. There you go, back in action.
Let's get better.
Ooh, what the is that all about?
What was that?
She's not moving very well.
What the hell's making that noise? This ain't good. Not moving. Turn it off. Raising the bucket line. Mike, can you get around, grab that plate on the other side of the idler? I am not quite sure what happened here. We need to get this thing going. How's that looking?
There's your problem.
This ain't good. The idler wheel, so righteously definitely could be the final nail in the coffin for the dredge this year.
At Eureka Creek, Tony Beets' dredge is shut down.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not so funny at all, is it?
No.
That's toast.
Yeah.
So dirt got in it, water got in it, and it wore the damn thing right out. Now, it would have been okay if it only wore out the bushing, but it also wore out into the housing. So now we're gonna have to get it bore welded up. We're gonna have to get a new shaft made to put in the idler. We can't run this.
The idler wheel holds the bucket line in place. It's composed of a thick housing and lubricated bushings that protect a rotating shaft. Because the bushings haven't been maintained, a combination of tension and friction have caused the shaft to wear through the bushings, creating fatal damage.
Up. I should have looked after the thing that made me the money. Should have done that first instead of going after the barges. And if I would have spent the same amount of time and money on the dredge, that would have been a Cadillac. However, excuses and everybody's got one. we're going to try our damnedest to get it fixed. I mean, there's no reason to call it quits now. I mean, never say die. Out it comes, we'll send it off, and then we'll see who we can find that can fix it the quickest.
Man, we must have had the driest spring ever, but it's sure making up for it right now.
At Rick Ness's Duncan Creek claim, it's been raining solid for 24 hours.
You know, first we had wildfires and now this. As long as Monster Red's running and it's bringing in the gold, I don't care, man.
The weather around here is whatever. I mean, it changes almost instantly. I'm just glad that we're running dirt through this thing, trying to find some gold.
Rick finally has his new wash plant, Monster Red, dialed in. So far, he's banked just 162 ounces towards his 2,000-ounce season goal. But now he's running pay dirt through one of the biggest sluice boxes in the Yukon and should triple his gold production.
Monster Red's twice as big. It's like going from the minor leagues to the major leagues.
Monster Red's been running all day and it's looking like it's actually brightening up, so yeah.
Chap, come on. Ready? We'll get it. Let's go. Holy Rick, we have a situation, buddy. This is bad. Get down here now.
Roger that.
Monster Red's settling pond has burst its banks.
Man.
What happened?
My buddy, just thing's gone, man. We're hooped.
What the? Was it the rain last
night? It had to be the rain last night, man.
Holy
dude, like, this is bad. This is bad.
I don't want to be sending a bunch of dirty water into the streams. It's just ugly, and it's not safe for fish and all that.
Monster Red discharges 180,000 gallons of silty water an hour. To clean it, Rick feeds the water through 4 ponds that slow it down, allowing silt to settle out before the water is released into the creek. Heavy rain has broken the berm on the first pond, and dirty water has flooded the lower ponds. If any more enters the system, it could overflow and illegally contaminate the creek.
Talk about catastrophic.
Yeah, catastrophic failure, big time. I don't even know what to do.
I mean, it looks bad, but I did build this pond system so that I didn't rely on just one berm. But we have to get that hole fixed as soon as we can before the whole thing lets go. I can't risk any more water going to that pond right now, which means we're shut down until it's fixed. I better call Dean.
Yeah.
Hope he's not too mad.
Yeah.
If Rick fails to comply with mining regulations, the government could fine him or shut him down.
Chap, let's go.
They could also go after his landlord, Dean Gray.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a blowout with one of our ponds.
This is serious.
I didn't see it coming. I think we were trying to fit too much water in here, and then it just saturated everything.
As a landlord, it's our water license.
Yeah.
And basically, you've got to uphold our reputation as well as your own.
Yeah.
So it's pretty critical. We want a clean operation, and we don't want any funny business getting into the creek.
Yeah.
If we can't have a nice, tidy ship, then yeah, we'll just have to call it a season. If you can't follow the rules, then you'll be out of here.
This year's just been one giant roller coaster ride. I know there's big gold here at Duncan Creek. It's just the ground does not want to give it up. And I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to find it.
In the mountains above Keno, Rick Ness finally has his operation dialed in.
Everybody's committed to finishing this season strong. You know, morale is good. The ground's holding up, the weather's holding up for now, so it's time to just push right on through till we get froze out.
With 5 weeks left in the season, Rick's got just 350 ounces of gold. He's determined to hit his 500-ounce break-even point and put some money in the bank for him and his crew.
The most important thing right now is that we get something out of this ground to get to our goal. The last thing any of us wants to do is go home without a bonus, and the last thing I want to do is see Rick lose his ass.
Monster Red is running up to 300 yards of potentially gold-rich pay every hour.
We've been up and running pretty smoothly the last couple of days.
Oh boy, we're getting there. All hands on deck, just trying to, pound this dirt through.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey!
There's a rock pile up, shut her down.
I assume this isn't good.
Good, my friend.
What happened?
Seemed like the vault's really loose to me, right? Not much left. I'm just gonna get in there and take a look-see. Everything's worn out down here, man.
Oh. It's the hopper for this conveyor is just lodged in the tail wheel of our belt and caused it to stall out and load up on us, and it's just worn out. It's a problem.
After washing all the gold-rich material off the rocks, Monster Red sends them out onto the conveyor through a hopper. The heavy Duncan Creek rocks have destroyed the sides of the hopper, allowing them to build up under the conveyor belt, stopping the belt and jamming the hopper.
This conveyor is not built for this ground. Seems like it's running too big of rocks there and stuff, right?
I don't know, Carl. It's like it's so.
Wait, is that other hopper over there? Let's just take that other hopper off. Take this thing right here off the other one and put it in here.
Well, let's just go see what kind of shape it's in.
I'm coming.
When Rick bought Monster Red, it came with a spare tailings hopper.
So if you armor this up here,
yeah,
and it doesn't have a chance to pound through it,
yeah,
then it should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, realistically, I'm down to try that.
To prevent the replacement breaking in the same way, they'll reinforce it using impact wear plates. First up, Rick and Z remove the damaged hopper.
Let's go.
Every hour Monster Red is down, Rick's chances of breaking even slip away.
We got it. Wow, boy, that is beat. That's pretty much a metaphor for what these boulders on this ground have done to my season and to this whole wash plant. Beat the out of it.
Rick, we got a situation up there. Carl's leaving.
Carl's leaving?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, seriously.
Damn it.
This guy.
I don't understand how you go from me talking to you, 0 to
You know what? All I am to you guys, I'm not part of the crew, because that's clear, right? All you're under your mechanic.
That's such
I'm gonna
bull.
leave. I've been once.
You know that's not the case.
It's not. How am I part of the crew? I get to go to work early, I get to go stay late. That was my final straw. Right? Them, everybody, yourselves. Your friends. They're awesome guys. They're dog workers. I'm sick of it. Right? I made this clear. Right?
Yeah, and we just had a talk about it, about how we were going to get through the rest of this season
why are we
and deal with it
Why
next year.
Why are we doing this again right now?
We talked about this. I said I stupidly thought things would get better, and we talked about it and came to a conclusion.
You guys, man. So unappreciated. Like, I know you guys can do the season without me, take your gold bonus, stuff it right up your ass.
Parker's most productive wash plant, Sluicifer, has ground to a halt.
Yeah, I went in the cook shack for breakfast and I heard a radio call, something about the feeder belt had broke and the hopper was full. It's not a good way to wake up in the morning.
Oh, I imagine Sluicifer will be down for the majority of today.
Wash plant boss Tyson Lee is first on scene.
First order of business is get as much dirt out of the hopper as possible and then start tearing the hopper feeder apart and get a new belt on. Yeah, there aren't many days left in the season, and you know, with this happening, it definitely doesn't make our lives any easier.
Did you tear right through, Alec?
I mean, judging by how it's hanging, I'd imagine it is.
Oh, yeah. Tore the belt right in half by the looks of it.
It looks like it happened right along the vulcanized edge there, and then the rest of it just gave way when there was nothing in the middle.
It's never good when you have a belt break. We're running out of time, all right. This is just another problem that we don't need.
Okay, Alec, that's probably good.
To get to the belt, they have to remove the 10-ton hopper.
That's heavy.
Can you go up?
Come on, baby.
You're good.
This looks like fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we had the new belt. Get that thing on here.
Shane brings in a spare 37-foot belt from the yard, meaning Sluicifer should be up and running by the end of the day.
Oh, this kind of stuff doesn't bother me at all, really. You know, the conveyors save us a huge amount of like trucking costs and other costs, and this is the price you pay, and I'm fine with that. All right, you ready for this? I feel like we could get the front over there with the mini hoe.
Yeah.
Parker's plan? Raise the conveyor and use a mini excavator to place the belt onto the head roller, and a second excavator to pull the opposite end of the belt until it can slide onto the tail roller.
Just get to the right sweet spot, and then it'll usually go on. Good. Parker's helping us look the hell out. We're gonna grab the belt here with the hoe and just suck it back that way. You got lots of room.
Does this look a bit short to you?
Looks really short. Yeah, well, this belt is short.
What?
This belt is short.
I thought that this one set on at 37 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out, because 18 and 18 is 36. 37 should fit on there.
Should.
But this isn't 37 then.
No. Somebody probably cut it 37 and then spliced it.
Which takes up 2 feet. This ain't going on there.
No.
Now I'm pissed off.
We are right where we need to be. This dozer's an absolute game changer.
At California Creek, Fred Lewis finally has the dozer stripping the Freedom Cut.
This dozer can definitely push dirt. Fred, get a copy of me. I'm gonna need you to come down here. Dozer broke.
I just heard that the dozer's down. We could be seriously here. I've got a lot riding on this. I've got my house on this. I've got all of our financials into it. And at this point, if the dozer's down, we're down. Plain and simple. All right. Holy.
Come up here like this. I backed up, I stop, set the blade down, that goes tunk. The little bracket that holds the ram that lifts the blade up and down has been cracked for a long time and finally decided to let go.
So this has been happening for a long time.
There's only about an inch of this piece holding together.
Dude.
The 53-ton dozer's hydraulic lift cylinder is held in place by a bracket called a yoke. It pivots, allowing the 10-ton blade to rise and fall. But it's cracked. Fred needs to swap out the old broken part for a new one before he can get back to stripping the Freedom Cut.
This is really gonna cost us. I honestly don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Meanwhile, this is gonna turn into more and more slop. Not good. Not good at all. Parts for a 1984 Komatsu are not easy to come by out here. There reaches a point where you can't bleed anymore. Kind of reaching that point with the company.
Back it up a bit more, a little bit more. Okay, also I need one more rock truck here, one more rock truck here. Nicholas, where are you? Nicholas, where are you? I'm sending her out about my way here. Thank you, sir.
King of the Klondike, Tony Beats, is making a major pivot. After banking 2,870 ounces from two of the deepest cuts ever on Paradise Hill, he's moving on, hoping there's still enough time to hit a record-setting 5,000-ounce haul.
We got some decent gold out of the gold cut and the blue cut, and now we got the 80 pup here ready to go. Hopefully it's a decent piggy bank. Let's get it out of there.
Based on youngest son Mike's recommendation, Tony's moving everything to the 80 pup cut, where in the past they've hit gold-rich White Channel pay, but it's no sure thing.
Down here on the hill, in a favor, all of a sudden you hit a whole pile of bedrock, and you actually really never know what are you going to get. We're kind of out on, taking our chances, so to speak. So we'll play around, we'll just see what we can get out of it.
I came up with a plan. We're hauling pay from an 80 pop right now.
To increase his chances of finding the best pay, Mike wants to run all the 10 acres by the end of the season.
This material we're loading is sandy-ish, so it goes through really, really, really fast. So it makes it really hard to keep a stockpile. If it goes through fast, you get more gold quicker.
Okay, yeah, keep backing it up. Go a little bit straighter. Perfect. Okay, you can dump it right there. Oh, there's no water at the plant.
Shut down a plant. I ain't getting no water. I didn't have enough water? Yeah. Not enough water. It's like trying to eat dry rye bread with only a shot glass of water. Yeah, when it clogs up like that, stop, because nothing's happening.
So every minute we're down, we're losing gold. Mikey Beats has headed down to see if we can check out what's going on with the pump down below. Hopefully we can get it cleared up and figure out what's wrong with the pump and get up and going.
There's no reason for it not to be giving us enough water. So it means that pump is worn out. We'll probably have to get a new one.
Johnny Beats, do you copy Johnny Beats?
Hey, Dad, the pump's, she ain't pumping. There ain't nothing else but it to be this.
The Beats 900 horsepower pump has lost all water pressure. With winter threatening to shut him down in just weeks, Tony springs into action.
Cousin Mike, do you copy? Cousin Mike, do you copy? Can you and Glenn come to the yard, please? We need some guys there. We're gonna have to fix this thing. We had that pump for 30 years, been very reliable, but at one point you're gonna have to say goodbye and get the new one in there. We luckily have a new pump on site. We just have to put it on behind the engine. And at least we'll have a new spare sitting here. If you don't have a spare in the Yukon, then you could be down for weeks, if not a month.
Tony's new pump is a beast. Using a massive 12-cylinder marine engine, it can deliver pressures of 250 psi and pump an extra 2,000 gallons of water a minute.
Something was wrong with the old pump, so they shut down. So we're gonna keep working to get this pump together.
All right, now we have to adjust the change, I guess.
So the new pump, we're gonna place that on the engine. We have to make it line up. It's a little precise, but we'll hang it above that first and then see how it looks.
So we'll likely have to do a little bit of manufacturing or just the Mickey Mousing things in order to get that in straight, you see. We'll cut that out, then we weld a piece of plate on here, go right around that, and then we'll just lay another piece of I-beam in here. I think it'll be all good.
To get it running, they need to modify an old housing unit so that the new pump lines up precisely with the engine. Tony plans to cut a hole in the base, then use a crane to hang the pump in the correct position. And finally, weld a new beam and steel plate to secure it.
Are you ready to go to the boneyard?
Yeah.
Okay, go find the piece of I-beam.
Until Cousin Mike and Len get the new pump hooked up, the Beats are shut down.
This is gonna take us a couple days to pull off. We can't sluice without water. We need that thing on the go now.
This cut is a gamble. We got to get back where we know the good gold is, and it's going to be a risk. We've got a limited amount of time this season, and if this water license doesn't get renewed, this will be our last chance here. So I got to get paid.
Rick Ness is making the greatest gamble of his mining career in what could be his last season ever at Duncan Creek. Rick's staking out 400 of the 900+ ounces he made from Rally Valley on his new cut, Vegas Valley.
I know the guys trust me. They're gambling their gold bonuses on this. As I expected, they were all in. Everybody's behind this, and that's what we need to get this done. But at the end of the day, we gotta haul ass.
We don't know if there's going to be $1 million worth of gold down there or nothing at all. So it's a big chance that we're taking to get to the bottom here.
It's a gamble, but Rick seems to like to gamble, so it should hopefully pay off for us.
We could have all gone home with money in our pockets and all been doing extremely well, but we came here to conquer.
Rally Valley. It took me 2 years to get to the bottom, and this cut's just as deep as that. I mean, it's 210 feet to bedrock, and I've only got 2 months to get to the bottom, not 2 years. So, I mean, right now these trucks are setting the pace. They're hauling about 10,000 yards of overburden a day. These guys are making great progress, but there's a lot riding on this. It's going to be a stretch.
At Duncan Creek, half a mile downstream from Rally Valley, sits Vegas Valley, where Rick's risking it all to find the same nugget-rich pay streak that lies under 160 feet of overburden. To dig down, he's bench cutting, carving step-like zones into the hillside to reduce the risk of landslides and reach the 50-foot pay layer. that Rick hopes will deliver over $2 million in gold.
80 plus degrees. It's not my kind of day. It's dusty and out here right now. It's just a dust bowl, so it makes for a long day when you're chewing on dust.
To hit pay and run it all before the end of the season, Rick's crew must haul at least 230 truckloads of overburden daily.
Despite the heat right now, everybody's doing a really good job.
To be as efficient as possible, Rick's sending the full truckloads downhill to dump the overburden, while empty trucks make the uphill run, cutting fuel costs.
We'd actually like to come in here and not spend very much money. The less we spend, the better it is. It makes a good efficient operation.
We're trying to keep the roads as good as we can, but I mean, they get pretty beat up. We are pushing these rock trucks pretty hard.
Copy, go for it.
In Rick's Vegas Valley cut,
I tipped the rock truck.
the operation is at a standstill.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yeah, I got tossed down pretty good, but okay, we'll manage it still.
All right, I'll be right up there. Sounds like Jason rolled the truck. Timing. Oh. Right on the edge.
This ground's really, really soft.
This edge is a little too dangerous. Whole machine just kind of slide where it wants to. We need this truck rolled back out of its tires and hope that there's no damage to it.
We just got to get it done quick.
I'm just getting all the weight out of the box. I'm scraping the dirt out.
I'm just gonna push on the back side of the box because its cylinder is extended out a little bit, so we don't want to damage those. These are about $4,500 a piece for those cylinders, so we don't want to those up.
To set the 34-ton truck back on its wheels, Rick uses the 460 excavator, pushing from the back of the box to avoid damaging the hydraulic lift cylinders.
Gotta be very careful with this.
Watch my side.
Whoa now, hey.
Lower it down. Whoa! Easy. Forward. There we go.
Looks good. It's good to go back to work.
That truck went back over pretty easily. We got lucky. I mean, we lost a little bit of time, but the truck's not down. It's back on the road. We're back in business.
Everything's okay. Nobody's hurt. No damage to the truck. We'll start hauling some more loads down here.
Well, back to stripping Vegas Valley. We've still got a long ways to go. Well, it's going to take everything we got.